Hello YouTubers, welcome once again to the obscure Geordie Kicks channel. Obscure because I seem to do lots of obscure sneakers. Not many people seem to know what they are, but they're the ones I like and they're the ones I'm going to review. And what have I got for you today? Well, I'm just back from a week in London and the neighbours had these lovely boys for me. And these are the Nike Lupinek, strange name, no idea what it means, the Nike Lupinek Flyknit Lows. Now there's one reason I bought these, and one reason only, apart from the fact I quite like the look of them, and that was these boys. These were the Mars Yards, as you probably know, which don't get enough wear because I'm scared to death of getting them dirty and wrecked, and for the price that these cost me on resale, it's not easy. And the reason is that these sneakers have the exact same sole as these sneakers. The same sole, same size, same sole, everything. So let's have a look at the Nike Lupinek Flyknit Lows. And bang, there you go. And as you can see, as mentioned there, it's the exact same sole as the Mars Yards. And it's actually a sole that's used in quite a lot of Nike sneakers. It's the SFB sole, Special Forces boot. And it's the Nike sole for rugged off-road terrain. You'll find it on their Special Forces boots. And you'll find it on shoes like these where winter's coming and you need a bit more grip. There is actually one major difference on these. If you remember the Mars Yards, if you go back and look at my Mars Yard review, you can see the sort of nipples on the bottom of the sole there. There were complaints to Tom Sachs on these Mars Yards that these caused the sneaker to be more slippy in the environments that they were being used in. So you see here on the Mars Yards they've been removed, yet here on the Lupineks they still exist. And I guess within the realm of this boot, which is for snow, icy and wet conditions, then this is why it still has the nipples on. So what is the Lupinek Flyknit Low? Well, the Lupinek is actually a re-release of an APC. Just checking my other sneakers. The ACG. So it's the ACG release. There was actually a taller boot of this, which is much more of a winter boot. This is the low version. And the ACG's released a version, and the main way you can tell the difference between these standard Lupinek releases and the ACG's is the ACG's have sort of dimples on the back as extra protection, bumper protection or something, which I didn't like. So when these came out, I quite like the look of these. So these are a Flyknit, so it's got a Flyknit upper, and because they're meant to be weatherproof, this Flyknit upper also has a sort of weatherproof, waterproof coating on it to deflect water on. I've quickly tried them on. They are standard Nike, half a size too big for me, but if I went half a size down, one of my feet would be too tight. So I've got these in an 11. You could probably squeeze into a 10.5 if you were at 11, and you could probably squeeze half a size down, whatever size you are. And actually a nice boot. I like the sole. This is one of the main reasons I bought them. There's no leather on this at all. It's a purely fabric trainer, so synthetic sole, synthetic upper. This is not leather, and neither is any of this. This is a sort of synthetic bumper. This is the grey colour. It came in a sort of black and white, which has been called the Oreo. You can also get this in a green. The green was quite nice, and I was in a bit of a toss-up whether I got the green or these greys, but I don't have any all grey sneakers, so these won out. We can see the Flyknit upper, the Nike swoosh, as I said. You've got the bumper around the front, the standard Special Forces sole bumper as well, which is exactly the same as the Mars Yard. As we come around this side, we've got the grey bumper as well. And we've got this almost carbon effect part of the sole here, which again is not carbon. It's just printed on, but it's quite a nice effect going on there, and all the way around to the boot. You can see on the sole we've got a strap going up. Now this isn't that it's out of line from the heel tab per se, is actually when you look on the inside of the boot, I'll take that paper out, when you look on the inside of the boot, this part is actually slightly separate. So it's a sort of a separate inner boot, but it's only this back, so it's not an inner boot all the way around, it's just on the back. And it's quite comfy actually. It's quite a comfy way of having the boot around your foot. There's not really a huge amount to say. You can see the Flyknit wires, the wire pull system, fairly standard nowadays on most Nikes. On the inside of the sole it says engineered for everyday comfort, all day everyday comfort, as you can see on the inside there. Tongue again, it's quite plasticky. I mean, these knocked me back about 100 quid, £95. I bought them from Germany, in fact, so they came through some sort of weird and wonderful postage system, but they were free post. And they'll do for the winter. They'll do for a good knockabout. They, you know, when I can't wear my yards, these will be my go-to sort of bumper sneaker. You know, when the weather's awful and bad outside. And there you go, really nice. You can see also a bit of an effect around there. Not a horrendously special sneaker, to be honest. I had expected a bit more leather, and there's none on it. I don't know whether the ACG versions are leather or not, but there you go. I think it's good enough for the price I pay, which is 95 quid. The only thing I did notice when I was trying them on is I think these must be the world's longest laces. World's longest laces, huge laces. I don't know what I'm going to do about those, but huge laces. There you go. So that is the Lupinek, the Nike Lupinek, the lows in the grey. Get them in Oreo, black and white. You can get them in green. They're quite scarce now. They're actually on sale on quite a lot of other sites, but a nice sneaker. Let's show you the two together, and then as always, we'll wrap up with a very quick on-foot look and see what you guys think. So there you go, Nike Lupinek Lows, not the ACG, just the new standard ones, 95 quid, true to size / half size down, but let's have a look at them on feet. See you later, guys.